Alright, now we gotta go make sure that... Oh, well, we'll check on the human fixed itself. Again, unnecessary loading screen. It really should just let us do the world map from inside a cave. Ah, there it is. There's the Elven. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to Farland Hope again. Well, we're definitely taking the 2 range.
Here goes nothing.
And we'll take the new guy with us. Why not? Oh, it didn't let me pick my army, which means this place... Huh. Again, I can't speak to him. And I can't go in and speak to Clara. Well, this is just really stupid. Like, I can't attack this and break it.
What's next?
Huh. Occultism. Demonic Strike. Infect all corpses in a small area around you so that they deal black damage to every enemy in their immediate vicinity. Permanently increase your health. Leech life every auto attack. Now target is silenced and explodes on death. There you go. And now you are strengths and dex based. Wow, your armor is actually pretty good. Dang. What are these scales off of? Weapon, intelligence, willpower. Well, we're gonna go with that, since I don't need to give you any more armor. But we are gonna give you... Well, if I don't give you melee weapons, instead I give you the... Oh, can't do Demonic Strike. Okay. I guess you're supposed to be a dual wielder anyways. I'll take that one. Okay. Oh, give me back that potion. You too. Technically, that's better. Technically.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Well?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's use that instead. Okay. Now, I want to try something here. Let's go with that. Nope, it doesn't even damage it.
Yes?
I have no idea how to get into this building. I don't know how to get into that camp.
Sounds like a plan.
And it's very annoying to me. Because I'm pretty sure I broke the script to getting in there. It's not so much that I want the humans, it's just I'm missing out on experience points. And that bothers me a lot more. Nope.
Yes?
Will do.
Well, there are orcs there. I also think that we have to do something with the orcs. Like, it did say to go explore first. I did. And the orcs are friendly. For some reason.
Yes.
But I can't talk to any of the orcs. Not a single one. Nope.
Finally.
So I don't know.
What?
All I can think of is this is actually a bug that needs to fix. And I'm just gonna have to wait for them to update a fix for it. Oh well. We can, however, go down here and give the Goblin King some goblin flesh, and hopefully that'll be done with it. So this quest can go away. It's unfortunate. Again, you would think that they would bug fix this, but what can you do?
Let's see.
For help?
Interesting.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes.
Go to the goblin. How many pieces of flesh do I have? 16. Hopefully that's enough.
Who is this? My strange flesh friends! Did they bring more meat? Ah, yes, they did! City goblins, is it not? God King likes. Chewy, yes, but good for power. God King thinks. Yes? What does strange
I think we'll be off now.
Wait, that's it? God dang it. You need more flesh?
Good move.
Jesus. What if I came from this direction? What would happen? If I truly can't get this quest to work, then I'm just gonna have to forget about it and wait until they fix it. Hopefully soon.
Yes?
No fix?
Finally.
Why even put an orc here if I can't talk to him? So strange. Very strange. I wonder, like, if I were just to tell them that I was a part of Clara's village from the start, would it have fixed it?
Fine.
But then why would the game give me the option to say no? Very strange. Alright, I give up. Let's go to the elves. Fuck the humans. Who cares? To the elves! Oh, I have to take her with me? I'll take Urim, sure. I can leave the dwarf behind.
For
Hopefully.
decades, the Mohir elves, exiled from Finan Mir, roamed Io in search of a new home. In Nortander, they were promised lands of their own. But as the Mage Rebellion arose, they were quickly forgotten. Now, years later, they have taken shelter in a nomadic settlement in Leafshade, a dense, dangerous jungle, amidst the no-man's land between Utran and Wolfgar.
All right. The Morhir settlement should be a little further to the north.
How long have the Morhir been living here?
Well, they left Finn and Mir about 30 years ago, and they were sent to settle here 8 years after their arrival. So that's 22 years now.
Pretty long considering Leafshade was just meant to be a stopover.
I'm sure they feel the same way. But then again, I understand why finding a new home for fugitive elves wasn't on top of the Crown's priority list after the Mage Wars broke out.
All right then. What's the plan?
Well, I suggest we try to find their settlement first and then talk to their scryers. They're the ones who make the decisions.
Good. Then lead the way.
This map is actually a little bit smaller than the orc map. Not to say it's going to be a quick...
5.
Oh, that way's a dead end. Well, is it a dead end? Can I go down here? Nope.
Got it.
Okay. Can I go over there? Nope. Alright. Look, an elven tower! The deer has been completely ripped apart. Strangely, though, none of his meat has been eaten.
That
Okay.
way? Sounds like a plan.
Now would you look at that?
Fishing equipment. Elven judging by the craftsmanship. The fisher must have left in a hurry.
Really?
You got it.
I
Sure.
can't go up there?
Zarek guides me.
No, I can. Okay, I don't want to, though.
Let's see.
Oh, God! Panthers!
Here we go.
The Get away from me!
Corporal.
Okay. They switch wolves for panthers. Great. Gotta watch out for those now. But the environment change is nice. We went from somewhat of a deserty place
Sure.
to a very lush forest.
Good move.
Oh god! Oh, thank goodness.
So, what's the plan?
Interesting.
Huh. What? Jesus, it was damage.
Fine.
We're gonna pay a lot more attention and not get ambushed like that by elves. We have zombies for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
That's stone, that's iron. Definitely this is gonna have to require some base building.
Zarek guides me.
Well,
Instead of exploring it like this, we're just gonna go straight to the point. Because now I know that we're gonna have to build a base. Oh god!
You got it.
oh, you're serious about this, aren't you? Fine.
Jeez!
Whatever's necessary.
Is that all?
You
What?
will regret this.
Finally.
God, look at all this, like, toxic corruption. Ugh.
Sounds like a plan.
Got it.
Whoa. Alright. Let's start the fight off right. There you go. That's how you start a fight.
Now would you look at that?
How did I take damage? What?
Good move.
That's really strange.
Uh-huh. Leave it to me.
Let's see.
Well, that's really annoying.
You got it.
The bleed. Ugh, I don't like it.
Fine.
Zarek guides me.
Really?
That way?
Fine.
Sure.
Oh, whoa. Summon up some friends.
Get ready.
Oh god. Oh god, back up. Back up. Back up.
Fair enough. Let's do this. Here we go. All right, here goes nothing.
Child play.
Is that all?
Shit! Help me for heck's sake!
You're fine.
Sounds like a plan.
Interesting.
And this is exactly why I don't like melee.
Damn it! I need healing.
Bleeding is really annoying. Holy shit. I can see why. It deals so much damage.
Is this the village?
Should be. And don't ask me why there's no one guarding the entrance.
What do you...
There have been, until some hours ago. They're further down in the village.
They're just gonna let an orc wander in? Okay.
You got it.
Can't believe we're still having this discussion. Tell me, Arlen, where was Ellen in all those years when our people were on the run? Just face it, she never helped us. None of the Guardians did.
Well, maybe they would have if it weren't for heretics like you. We are Ellen's children, all of us.
We are the children of our mothers and our fathers, for heck's sake. If you are so pious, then why did you leave Finn and Mir in the first place? What we need is rationality and reason, not praying to the gods that have left us.
Heresy, Varden. This is heresy.
Finally.
Thanks? But I'm gonna go loot this first, okay? Right, I'll also go loot this too. Looting comes first, above all else.
Varden, please, would you mind leaving these travelers alone with your obscure theories?
An Everin, aren't you?
Sure,
It's been a while since we got visitors.
Isn't a threat.
If you don't count those soldiers, that
We
is.
need to face the facts, or we will go down.
Soldiers.
It's as simple as that.
Well, the short version is, we're looking for allies to end the Bloodburn.
A lofty goal. Are you sure you came to the right place, though?
What about your
To us, the more here.
Why wouldn't I?
I just thought the Finn and Mir with their treants and gilded armors would have been a better option. We are renegades. Outcast. But I suppose your pure blood friend told you as much already.
I'm not as pure blood as you think.
Be that as it may, best you talk to Finrior and Merilith, the first and second Scryer. Maybe they'll listen to you once they're done bickering.
Huh? What is it? Who are you?
Just a traveler. Don't mind me.
Okay. Look at the elven architecture, man. It's so pretty. So slick.
Huh? An Evran? What are you doing here?
What are these two arguing about?
I don't see why that concerns you. How did you get in here anyway? Get lost.
Wow, rude. Very rude, sir. Very rude.
Now would you look at that?
Armors and shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords.
Grab that. Nope, not good enough. What is this? Talismans hold knowledge of the ancient dark of necromancy. It allows users to raise an undead warrior that will obey their every command. Excuse me? Yes. What was that? Allows me to raise an undead warrior? Well, don't mind if I do. Where did I even get that? What? Not important. Not important. Hey, come back.
Axes, daggers, swords. Everything for the wary traveler.
Okay, we don't need those. We don't need any green or non-green. Can sell that. This. Sell the chitin. I don't need that either. This is the what? The Mirror of Darkness. Oh, dark resist and ice resist. Okay. Eagle's bow. That bow is so damaging. Oh my god. I would take a negative 9,000 if I buy it. But the damage increase would be insane for her. Take it. Take my money. What am I going to use money for anyways, you know? Other than upgrading my army. Take that bow. That's right. Beautiful. Here, you can now have this bow and give me 4,000 in return. I have money.
May Tiara bless your path.
Another human. Well, isn't that great?
We're just...
No, say no more. I know why you're here. Looking for some nice elven kin to enhance your bloodline, aren't you?
What?
Yes, that's what I thought. Well, why don't you join your fellow crossbreeders in the Wolfgar lands? There you can copulate all you want. Now sod off.
Jesus.
That way?
Interesting.
What? Who are you? Who let you in?
The gate was unguarded.
Really? Next thing you know, this place is being overrun by undead because the guards have all gathered to hear us bicker. You're from Gravefell, aren't you? I recognize that accent. I'm Arlen Finriar, first scryer of this settlement. What do you want?
I'm looking for allies. But let me start from the beginning.
Ah, so you're Isamo Taha's child. Well, you're lucky, I believe, that the Guardians have given us all a free will. I can see that you're nothing like your father, and it's true that the bloodburn has to be ended. I can agree with those crazy cultists on that much.
So, you're going to help us?
I would if I could. But as you may have gathered by now, we have our own battle to fight here. Ellen has cursed us.
Great.
Who is the other elf? The one you were arguing with?
A misguided fool. And sadly one with a very influential father, who made him the second scryer of this township.
Does this town have a name?
It does. Lathwain, which roughly translates as respite.
Respite? Sounds kind of temporary.
Well, it is. I don't know how familiar you are with our history, but after the Finnenmere exiled us, we were promised lands by the Queen. Then the Mage Wars came, and understandably our promised home wasn't of importance anymore.
That incident in Leonon won't make the Lord Marshal more sympathetic to your cause. You broke the White Mist Treaty.
Yes, and it was a horrible mistake. But the people were scared, particularly because Merilith did an excellent job at instilling fear and telling them that our little problem could be fixed by sending a group of scholars into Nortander territory. And what good did it do? Nothing. You'd think that this failure would have shown the Moria how incapable Merilith is as a leader, but sadly, it didn't.
This looks like a nice enough place, though.
Well, save for the undead roaming through the forests and attacking us each night, yes.
I see. So Leafshade is only a stopover.
Yes. We will find our true home someday. I'm sure of that.
Ellen has cursed you?
Yes. Our lands are withering, and every 1 in 10 elves loses his mind. Their eyes turn black, they salivate like animals, and attack everything in sight.
And you think Ellen has inflicted this curse upon you?
I know. You see, since we Moria left Finnenmere, more and more of our people have fallen away from our faith. Some even blame the Guardians for our exile. I don't know how familiar you are with the history of our people, but briefly put, we were cast out of the Finnenmere Empire after we expressed doubts about the Elven Council.
So they exiled you? Yes, I know the story.
Exactly. They simply cast us out like an unwanted child. As you can imagine, the years we spent on the road searching for a new home were strenuous. And as a result of that, more and more of our people lost faith in the Guardians, which is ironic, since our faith was one of the reasons we were cast out in the first place.
Well, you can't deny the Guardians have become weaker.
That is true. But have you ever wondered why?
I guess you have.
Yes, indeed. They have withdrawn from this world because people have stopped believing. It has always been our belief, our unwavering faith, that had made them strong. Without it, there simply is no reason for them to care anymore.
Pardon me, but that's nonsense. You're assuming the Guardians behave like little children, take away their sweets, and they run off crying or start throwing tantrums.
It's not that simple. But I doubt this is the right time for a theological discussion.
Probably not.
And what does all this have to do with the corruption?
Isn't it obvious? It's Ellen's punishment for us turning our backs on her.
You mean...
Yes. Ellen has protected our kind for millennia. And now, we have betrayed her. This is her punishment.
Isn't it more likely that this is simply the way elves react to the bloodburn?
No. Although rare, there have been cases of bloodburn among the Moria too. And they display exactly the same symptoms as humans. Varden Merilith simply likes to ignore that because it doesn't fit into his nice little theory. Also, why does it only occur in Leafshade and only outside the city walls? The plague doesn't know borders.
If it is a curse by Ellen, how can it be cured?
Of course. Despite all we have done, Ellen still considers us her children. What she wants is for us to remember her, to return to our true faith. In other words, it is a trial.
It's true. Sometimes the Guardians put our faith to the test.
Well said, Orc. All we need to do is to trust in Ellen's guidance. Then we will find a way to lift the curse.
If you're the first scryer, why do you need Merilith's approval?
Because that's how the Moria law demands it. The Council has to come to a mutual agreement, otherwise we cannot take action.
What do the other scryers think about that? How many are there?
4. 2 of them are with me, 2 with Merilith. You see the problem.
If we help you lift this curse, would you be willing to ally yourselves with us?
Well, The bloodburn is a scourge for all races, so, yes. Should you help us, I could take up the matter with the other scryers. But let me think about it first, will you? This isn't something I can decide on the spot.
Let's see.
Salangar. A pure blood. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any better.
Not what I'd call myself. I haven't been in Finn and Mir for 8 years.
Is that so? Well, who am I to judge? Who let you in?
There weren't any guards.
What? Great. Just great. This is getting better and better. But please, forgive my manners. I'm Varden Merilith, second scryer of Lathwain. Who are you? And what do you want? Are you with the soldiers?
Soldiers?
The army folk. But if you have to ask, I suppose you're on your own. Tell me then, what brings you here?
That's a long story.
So you're the corporal from Lianon? Well, that's a surprise. I know the story, and once more I would like to apologize for what Scryer Elion did. She should not have opened fire. Also, I know about what happened to you afterwards. How the other soldier tried to frame you. I am honestly surprised you are still alive. The Royal Army isn't known for their leniency. Either way, your story sounds bizarre, but I don't think you are lying. And after the events in Lianon, it's only fair if we help you now. To make up for it. Not to mention the fact that the bloodburn needs to be stopped.
So you will provide us with troops?
It's not that simple. I have to bring up the matter before the other scryers, and they all have to agree. But not now. We currently have our own sack of problems to deal with.
Are you the leader of this place?
One of them, yes. I'm the second scryer, and the Moorhere Council is made up of 6 scryers in total. 7, actually, but our eldest passed away recently. Which complicates the decision-making, as you can imagine.
What problems do you have?
The short version? Leafshade has been struck by the bloodburn. Elves and animals are affected, and for some reason it has a different effect on us than it has on your race. It corrupts us.
Corrupts?
Drives us mad. And if that weren't enough, the council can't decide on a course of action. Pathetic, isn't it? People are dying, but all we do is bicker.
Where do you and Fenrir disagree?
Oh, that's simple. Finrior claims that the corruption has nothing to do with the bloodburn, but is a curse of the Guardians. Of Ellen, to be precise.
I take it you have a different view on that.
I do. The Guardians are gone. That is common knowledge. I don't know if they are preparing for the return of Aeonir, as the purity of light claims, but I know that this is a fact we have to deal with.
So where do you think this corruption comes from?
As I said, I think it's just how we elves react to the bloodburn.
But were there other elves that were affected by the bloodburn that has the same symptom as humans? Or are you just going to ignore that?
Affected?
Not as many as in your kind. 1 in 10, maybe. And for some reason, the infection only spreads outside the city borders.
As I said, I'm trying to find a cure for the bloodburn. Maybe I might be able to help?
You want this alliance to happen as quick as possible, don't you? Well, yes, maybe your knowledge about the bloodburn could indeed help us. Give me a moment to think this through, will you? There are some things I need to consider.
Now what?
Well, if there's any way to get these whiteskins on our side, it's by helping them cure this corruption.
We won't know if we don't try. For what it's worth, I think we should ally ourselves with Merilith. The other one is too backwards looking for my liking.
Then let's let them know.
Just because he believes that the gods needs to be worshipped for them to have power, you don't like him? Nah, I don't agree.
All right, this is pointless. Does your offer still stand? An outsider who isn't dependent on the council's approval might be just what we need.
Nope, I'm with you.
happy to assist.
You have no idea how good it is to hear you say
The other
that.
guy's an idiot.
Come, let's talk somewhere else. I've had enough shouting for today.
The other guy's complete idiot. No, this is the blood curse. Yeah, or bloodburn. Even though that other elves have had the bloodburn and had the same symptoms as humans. Let's completely ignore that fact and just base all of this on One thing.
That's better. Ellen's reigns. Isn't it incredible how this fool is unwilling to see reason?
Well, from his point of view, you're the one being stubborn. He seems to think you're unwilling to see the facts.
I am seeing the facts. This isn't the first time the Guardians have laid a curse on us. Either way, all the better you're here. Let's discuss how we proceed. What we need above all is proof to convince Merilith. As long as he insists on brewing away that curse with just enough alchemy, we cannot take any real action.
What kind of proof do you have in mind?
That remains to be seen. First of all, scout Leafshade's surroundings. The curse seems to limit itself to the outskirts of our town. I will mark the place on your map where the activity has been most extreme. Secondly, there's a human military outpost nearby. To investigate, you'll need to ask for permission to cross their borders. After the disaster in Leonon, the last thing we want is another breach of our treaty.
If the jungle is corrupted, isn't it dangerous for us to scout it?
No. The infection doesn't happen instantaneously. If you were to stay longer, say 2 or 3 days, it might get you. But for now, you're safe.
Very comforting.
Great. Well, we already cleared this place, so let's go there instead. Investigate Leafshade and find clues about the corruption. 0 out of 2. Infect a shrine in the north, infect the grove to the south. Right. Request permission from the human commander to investigate. Great. Somehow I think the humans is not gonna let us do anything. Guess they're fucking humans.
Sounds like a plan.
Fine.
Wait.
Huh?
Yes. Huh. I guess you can't do that yet. Because it doesn't.
Just give the word.
Okay. Great. Okay, be careful. Pretty sure that we're gonna have to fight up here. Let's save.